Hi everybody, so in this video I'm going to show you how exactly to squat properly, effectively and safely to get great results. Let's get it. So welcome everybody to Ultimate Body Hype's video where we give you the tips and the knowledge to transform your body. So in this video we're going to look at squats. Now there are a few different types of squats, but we're going to focus on back squats and front squats. Now you do get overhead squats, for example, but these are much more difficult to teach and are a whole other video. Now they are very effective for squatting, but also for building other muscle groups up. But as I say, that's for another video. So back squats. These are the most common squats that you'll find. A lot of people know what a back squat is. So the barbell goes across the back of your shoulders, and some people will put it higher, which to start with, this is not good because if it goes on your neck, then it's going to cause you injury to your spine. So before removing the bar from the rack, you want to set up your position. Your knees need to be slightly bent as you go under and about shoulder width apart for stability. Now when you're under, grab the bar in the place that you're going to hold it, and this will create a shelf on the back of your shoulders, and that's where the bar is going to be and going to be safest, because it's going to be at the top of your spine, which is going to be straight throughout the movement, because that's important. Because when it's straight, the spine can withstand about a ton in weight. But if it's bent in any way, it won't. So the key thing to remember is to get that ledge set up. It's going to be lower down your back, but your arms are going to be keeping the bar there and not letting it roll back or off of your back. So before squatting down, ensure that your feet are shoulder width apart or slightly wider. They can be slightly nearer, and this will give you more power, even though squatting slightly wider may feel a bit more stable. So remember that your chest needs to be up, you're looking forward. Now some people look up and this causes a kink in their neck, which is not good, or some people look down, which is going to create them to go forward. So your neck needs to be in a neutral position. So before going down into the squat, ensure your core is tense. Now, this needs to be done while breathing in, because you breathe in as you go down and out as you go up. Now, you need to make sure that your core is tight throughout the movement, because some people will keep tight as they breathe in, but then when they breathe out, they crumple, and that bar is just going to then end up on you and again cause you injury. So instead, you need to maintain that core tight throughout the movement. Now, the way to do this is to practice with light weights. So as you come up out of the squat, you want to create the power by screwing your foot into the ground, as it were, and pushing through your heels, because that's where all the power from the legs is going to be. Now, a key thing to remember when going down is to sit back into the squat. Otherwise, you'll be unbalanced and put a lot of pressure on your shins. So when lifting heavy, ensure you have a safety rail or a spotter, because even experienced lifters come into trouble when lifting heavy weights. So now let's look at the front squat. Now it's very similar, except where is the bar? Well, as the name suggests, it's in the front. So what you're going to do is you're going to approach the bar, you're going to place your hands just wider than your shoulder width apart, you're going to dip under the bar slightly, and you're going to push your elbows through. Now try and lift your elbows as high as you can. Now some people may find this harder because of lack of mobility in your lats and in your shoulders and in your back, but you want to try and get them as high as possible, and the bar is going to come as close to your throat and it's going to sit on your shoulders. Now This can be difficult for some people to get at first, but keep trying with it. It may feel like it's pushing on your throat, but you want to have your hands open and let it just sit there and keep it in that position as best you can. Now, the same stance applies in a front squat, and it's even more important though to sit back into the squat. Otherwise, the bar will pull you forward and you could break your wrist or you'll just fall forward. Now, this can be more taxing on the core because you're trying to keep it tense and keep your body upright at the same time. But you need to remember to breathe through the movement as well. Now, this is how to squat properly, just broken down in 10 minutes. But how do we make it effective? Well, we can make it more effective by adding things such as a pause at the bottom, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, or going down to the squat in a slow motion of like 3 seconds. Now, this is one way to vary it, and there's loads of other things that you can do. Even increasing the weight is going to help you progress. So try this out, and it will definitely help you in your squat technique. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe. Comment below any other videos that you'd like to see, things that you need help on. Now, the next video, we're going to look at how to deadlift properly, because deadlifts can sometimes seem like a scary movement, but they're so effective for transforming your body because they work so many muscles at once. So click the bell notification so that you're alerted when we upload that, and we'll see you then.